for tea. We're going to Wembley. Tell me, mommy, ma.
Get in! Come on! Fucking hell, what a goal that is. 34 minutes in, Newcastle have gone 2-0 up, and for me, never say never. Well, that's game over for me. We are going to be talking about some of the highlights of the season, what you lot of picked. Remember, I asked you a couple of weeks ago in the community tab to tell us player of the season, young player of the season, goal of the season, signing of the season, and most improved. We've got some clips to look back on as well, because some of them players deserve the mention. But let's begin with a young player of the season. There was 3 options here. He had to be under the age of 25. So basically, Sean Longstaff, because he turned 25, doesn't qualify. So he had to be under that age. And there's 3 options. You've got Alexander Isak, Joe Willock, and Sven Botman. You lot went with Sven Botman. He won nearly half the votes. Isak coming not too far behind, and Willock a little bit further back. But what a signing. What a signing. It was ever going to be him or Diego Carlos. We were scouting both of them for a good 12 to 18 months. And he's just come in and just... You know, Eddie Howe takes a little bit of time to embed his new players. If you look at Isak, if you look at Bruno Gomes, you look at Sven Botman, they don't come straight in, they don't start. They've got to bide the time. And, yeah, brilliant by Sven Botman. Had a £35 million well spent. Absolutely fantastic. And he's just about to make his first Dutch appearance. Obviously, got injured last time when he had the Dutch call-up, but absolutely brilliant, man. His partnership with Fabian Schär, I'm going to call him young and old because Fabian Schär has just turned 32. Their partnership has been absolutely sensational, the two of them. It's just the reading of the game. And really, if you nitpick, and you had a bit of sloppiness for about 2-3 games this season, but apart from that, he's been absolutely sensational. And I can't really disagree over the course of the full season. I would probably go with that Percy, so well done you lot picking Sven Botman, because he's been absolutely sensational. Most improved player of the season, and this was from 5 options. You had Sean Longstaff, you had Miguel Miron, you had Jacob Murphy, you had Fabian Schär, and Joe Willock were the ones that were listed. And Sean Longstaff's the clear winner that you went with, over 47% of the votes, which is quite incredible. Followed not far behind by Miggy and Jacob Murphy, but and then Joe Willock and Fabian Schär a little bit further behind. But you know, he played every game until his injury, and we missed him when he was injured. The energy that we had in midfield, because we suffered a little bit of a lull with his absence, and it just goes to show you, and everyone's speaking highly of him. And I've changed me tune about him. I'm sure you lot have as well, who were criticising, but. You know, I wanted him out of the club, what was it, about 18 months, 2 years ago, because I just felt he wasn't progressing under Steve Bruce. And look at it now, how wrong am I? And I generally feel that if he didn't get injured, he would have had an England call-up, he'd be in the England camp right now. We appreciate his work that he did off the ball, because when he first broke into the side, he was actually number 10, and he's obviously gone a little bit back. Unbelievable. His moment of the season for me is when he scored those 2 goals at home at Southampton, and the whole place absolutely went nuts. Have a look at this.
Tell me, mommy, ma, I won't be home for tea. We're going to Wembley. Tell me, mommy, ma, tell me, mommy, ma, I won't be home for tea. We're going to Wembley. Tell me, mommy, ma, tell me, mommy, ma, I won't be home for tea. We're going to Wembley. Tell me, mommy, ma. Tell me, mommy, ma. I won't be home for tea. We're going to Wembley. Tell me, mommy, ma. We're in the final. Mommy, ma. Lee, I think I'm going to lose Lee in a second. Wembley. Tell me, mommy, ma.
We've got more clips to show you, everybody. We've got more to show you. Signing of the season. Again, there's 3 options here. Botman, Isak or Pope. User went with Botman once again. Brilliant. I've already talked about Botman already. Isak, I'm going to cut to him in a minute, but Nick Pope, probably out of the 3, pound for pound, is probably the best pound for pound signing that is, because we only spent 10 million on him. And he's up the goalkeeping way up for me, way ahead of Dubravka. It's not just that, it's the commanding of the box. Obviously, a goalkeeping shot stopping, he's right up there. Just brilliant. He's been named in 1 or 2 players of this team this seasons as well. He's just brought a new level. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And obviously, Batman we've talked about, but Alexander Isak, in particular, the second half of the season has been brilliant. The few moments of that dribble when I was down at Goodison, unbelievable. The 2 goals at Spurs, but for me, I think, for me as a fan, the moment for him this season was definitely Forest away. That was some night me and Sam had. Have a look at this. Next one, goal of the season. This was just a free-for-all for all of you to comment below, so I'll give you all the options for that. You could have had loads to choose from. You could have had Trippier's free kick. You could have had ESM's volley against Wolves, which there's a few mentions in there. The clear winner is Miggy's volley. It's against Fulham, where we won 4-1. Incredible at the end of the summer, wasn't it? And I was there, of course, like I'm there every game, and it was just... my reaction to it. Well, I mean, take a look at this clip. Fucking hell, what a goal that is. 34 minutes in, Newcastle have gone 2-0 up, and for me, never say never. Well, that's game over for me. I was absolutely gobsmacked. I was like, what's happened there? What's happened there? It's just unbelievable goal. And at that stage of the season, every week, every game, we were scoring worldies left, right and centre. And we're having a competition, never mind goal of the season, we're having a competition on our own. Absolutely incredible, man. But yeah, I can't disagree. For me that's a clear winner. For me, Miggy's goal. Last but not least, player of the season, and that was again a free for all years. It was a mixture of Bruno Gomes, Joe Litton's name was mentioned a few times, Trippier. Obviously, he's in nearly everybody's team this season, from not just Newcastle fans, from general fans as well. A couple of notable mentions were in there for Callum Wilson, Fabian Schär, Nick Pope, but it's probably going to be Joe Litton had the most mentions, so we're going to go with Joe Litton because that's who's been mentioned the most in the community tab. Absolutely brilliant. If you haven't seen the documentary that we made a year ago on Joe Litton on the channel, The Transformation of Joe Litton it's called, just put it in, watch it after this video. It's a good watch. But yeah, it's brilliant, man. Joe Litton's got so many, and he's added goals. 7 or 8 goals this season from midfield. It's class, but I want to highlight Trippier in this one because Kieran Trippier, the moment for him is that free kick against Man City, man, and also the shithousery when he's pretending to take the penalty for Alexander Isak and then later Callum Wilson, and which is brilliant. But yeah, those are the awards, some class moments. We could have gone further in. We could have done save the season, moment of the season, match of the season. We could have gone into that, but we'll be here all day for you. But it's been a fantastic season, let's not lie, and it's a sign of things to come. I made that little mini documentary, Be Proud, that went out just literally last week. Is all enjoyed that. Be proud of the team. It's a fantastic achievement. If we don't have a season like this again for a while, I very much doubt it. Enjoy this moment because this has been a fucking unreal season. And he's all should be proud of the effort that the lads have put in, what the fans have put in, War Flags have put in, The support away from home has been unreal. Unfucking real. Home and away. There's so many moments that you can go through. The football, unreal. The coaching staff, mad dog, unreal. Eddie Howe, of course, deserves most of the mentions. The ownership, I can go on and on and on. Do you know where I'm going with this video? Unbelievable. Let us know your thoughts if you haven't had your say in the community tab. Get commenting below. What a season, man. It's been an awesome season. It's been tiring for me personally, being there every game, but I've enjoyed it along the same time as well. I mean tiring in terms of driving, editing, but I've enjoyed it. It's been a great season. We've got Champions League football next season. We've got the trip to America to look forward to. 2 of us are over there. Got loads to look forward to on the channel. So stay tuned, stay subscribed. And obviously we've got loads of videos we're doing, the end of season, annual videos that we do every year as well. So we'll get you involved in them. But aye, good times there. It's great being a team fan at the minute. See that 2 year again? Bruce football? No thanks. Look where he is now. Says everyone. Bye bye.